Good morning, Ravens!
Welcome to another edition of Nest News. I'm Kylie Loney.
I'm Liz Crane.
I'm Hannah Odell.
And I'm Wyatt McDonald. We got a packed show today with whopping 5 live segments, so let's get to it.
First up, we have a live interview with Cece Koparanyan and a student from Olathe Northwest.
Welcome back to Get Known Academy. Today I have Kylie Davis here to tell us more about the graphic design strand in the E-Communications Academy here at Olathe Northwest. Thank you for joining us, Kylie.
It's great to be here.
So my first question is, tell me about the Graphic Design Academy and why you joined it.
So a great part about the Ecom Academy is I think it really gives you a good creative outlet while also giving you some skills that are really good to have just in the real world in any career that you go into.
Definitely, yeah. So why did you pick graphic design?
So I picked the design strand because I think that's one that can be really useful in the real world in pretty much any career you choose. Like, you don't necessarily have to go into design to make it useful. Like right now, I'm doing a client work project for this company that's based out of New York, and they're paying us like $500 to do it.
Ooh,
and like,
girl.
It's just fun to do, and also something that I could use in any career I go into.
Definitely, especially because it's web. People always need websites and things like that. So.
Oh, computer science.
Yeah, there. Okay, well, tell me what's the most impactful thing that you've learned?
I think in terms of web and graphic design, one of the most important things I've learned is that really there's no kind of like sphere you have to be in. You could do almost anything in any creative way, and it's something that is correct in terms of just the arts and things you can do in design. Like, it is limitless in what you can do.
I agree. How are you going to use what you've learned into a career?
So a lot of the things that I've learned in terms of just building websites, making logos, I could use that in any career I go into because you'll always need like a portfolio or a business card, and so it's just useful skills to have.
Yeah, I will say the first time, my freshman year when I was trying to figure out which strand I wanted to join, my mom told me to join web design and graphic design, either one, because it would be like the most easy for a career because people always need that stuff and you can go wherever you want and always people will need you. But that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So next up, Earth Day was this Saturday, and that was my favorite day of the year. And my favorite junior, Johnny Cuman, is going to tell us more.
Every year on April 22nd, the world celebrates International Earth Day, a day that we have created to help celebrate the Earth and give back to it. The origins of Earth Day date back roughly 53 years ago.
So Earth Day started in April of 1970, and it was actually almost a decades-long result of a book that had been published in 1962.
Silent Spring, written by Rachel Carson, was the source of the movement towards gaining this holiday. What followed it were many environmental acts that eventually brought the world towards the creation of the EPA, and therefore Earth Day. The impact this holiday has had on the world is undeniable.
Earth Day is a good day to remind people to just periodically take a little bit extra effort to clean up your environment. We're all going to do something that's going to hurt the environment, but if everybody just takes a little extra effort to clean up after themselves or after others, that'll go a long ways.
Earth Day is a very special and important holiday, but there are so many people that aren't quite sure how they can get involved. But don't worry, because there are so many ways that you can help save our Earth.
So for younger people who, sometimes you can't volunteer because of like liabilities or just a lack of knowledge, go outside, take someone outside. We tend to protect the things that we love and value. And so the more we love and value the outdoors, the flora, the fauna, the history, in many ways sort of the mystery and miracle of it all, the more likely we are to protect it.
For ONW Now, this has been Jonna Cuman.
What's up, Ravens? It's Wyatt here, and I am joined with two of my good friends, Rico. Is it Rico?
Yeah.
Slade, yep. And we got Isaac right here, too. Yep. Got Rico and Isaac. And today, we're going to do some drawing and maybe get to know Rico and Isaac a little bit more.
Okay.
So we're gonna do some drawing. We're gonna get to know Isaac and Rico just a little bit more. So, Isaac, can you tell me what grade are you in, Isaac? What grade are you in? Do you want to use your device?
9th grade.
Do you hear that? He's in the 9th grade. That's awesome, Isaac. Hey, give me knuckles. Boom. Rico, what grade are you in, big guy?
Yeah.
11th grade. You're a junior.
I'm junior.
Hey, that's the same age as me, Rico.
Yeah.
Dude, give me. That's awesome.
Oh,
That's-
thank you.
Of course, dude. All right. So you want to start do some drawing?
Oh, yes.
And then Isaac brought his coloring
Yes.
book with us today.
Okay.
Isaac, show them your coloring book. Show that camera right over there. Can you do that?
Man.
Look at this. Isaac colored that.
Come here, Bobby.
Is that not the coolest thing ever? Yeah, show him, Isaac. Yeah? That's awesome.
Okay.
What are you going to do, Rico? He's going to draw Thomas the Train. Choo choo.
Choo
Choo choo.
choo. Choo.
Okay, so while you're doing that, can you
Oh.
can you guys answer some questions for me?
Okay.
So we're gonna give Rico a second, and we're gonna ask Isaac. Isaac, what is your favorite part of school? Do you want to use your device? No. Is it? What's it say? What is your favorite part about school, Isaac?
I am excited for summer.
Oh, you're excited for summer. So you're not big on school, Isaac. You like? There's definitely things you like to do outside of school. You like coloring? Yeah. You like your coloring book? That's awesome, Isaac. Hey, give me Knuckles again, dude. You're awesome. Yeah. Rico, favorite part about school?
How about you is it was drawing.
Drawing?
Drawing.
Dude, Rico's drawing for us right now.
Drawing.
Yeah. And what are you looking forward to about summer, Rico?
Summer spreading in summer. It's summer.
Summer, yeah. You gonna swim?
I will swim. Yeah, going swim too.
You gonna swim too? You okay, Isaac? You alright, buddy? That's good. That's good. Man, this Thomas the Train is legit. Oh my goodness, Rico. If that looks exactly like it. You alright, Isaac? Yeah? Yeah? You wanna wave to the camera? Yeah. Show him your coloring book again? Yeah, show him your coloring book. That's awesome, Isaac. That's awesome, dude. You are awesome, Isaac. You're the coolest. You know it? You know it? Yeah, you know it. Man, Rico, you got Picasso over here, Rico. What's going on, buddy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want color? You want to show them what you got so far?
Okay. Oh, you
gonna color?
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna throw some black in there.
Oh, what my black in there?
Yeah, Isaac. Yeah. That's good. Oh man, Rico.
Okay.
This is awesome. This is the coolest thing ever, Rico. So, Rico, what's your favorite part of school? Drawing? Just drawing?
Drawing. I will drawing.
Do you like lunch? I like lunch. Lunch is probably my favorite, Rico.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good. Oh man, Rico, it's just like so precise. He knows exactly what he's doing. Is there anything you'd like to say, Isaac? Yeah, I get you. I see what you're saying. That's good. That's good. Oh my goodness, Thomas the Train looks awesome, Rico.
Very awesome.
It looks awesome. In just a second, we're gonna get to see Thomas the Train. Show you guys Thomas. Oh wow. Do you want a better blue, or is that good? You want a better blue? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Oh, look at that. That's a good blue.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Rico, Isaac, do you want to color some of your things with some markers? Do you want to color some of the little pictures, the crown and the apple? Yeah? Yeah? Look, we got colors. You sit right here, and we got colors for you while Rico's doing his. Oh, ooh, we got purple. I love purple. Which one are you going to draw? The crown? Isaac's drawing a crown over here. And Rico's about to wrap it up. Man, you do such a good job of coloring in the lines. It's so much better than me, Isaac. That's so good, dude. Oh, are we done?
I'm done.
Show the. Oh, we got a little more to do.
Watch me done.
Show the camera.
I saw
Are you kidding? If that's not the best Thomas the Train I've ever seen, I don't know what is.
Thomas.
That's awesome, Rico. Rico, give me Knuckles.
Thank you. Well, thank you.
Yeah. That's awesome, Rico.
Awesome.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Yes, thank you.
So you like, is Thomas the Train your favorite character?
Thomas favorite character, yes.
What else do you like to draw?
That's our SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? Oh, SpongeBob is awesome. He lives in a pineapple under the sea.
I see.
Yeah.
Anti-DC.
Yeah.
Anti-DC.
Well, show him your crown you just drew. That's so good.
What's that?
Is it okay if can I show him? Yeah? Look how good that is. Just colored so good. Isaac, give me Knuckles. Boom. Rico?
Boom.
I think we're gonna say goodbye to the people. Is that okay, Rico?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, it's been good. We're gonna send it over. Next, we're gonna send it to a story on Dutch Bros and locally a little place where you guys can get some food and drinks. Well, Rico, Isaac, wave to the camera. Say goodbye.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Let's send it over to them.
There is a new Dutch Bros opening up right next to Olathe Northwest. Let's go take a closer look to see what they can provide and how this is going to affect our school.
I would say it's going to affect Olathe Northwest because it'll just draw like a big crowd to Dutch Bros, and then it'll be able to benefit like people wanting just like an easy like coffee, lemonade, tea option like before or after school.
Livy gives us a better look on what kind of drinks Dutch Bros has to provide.
We have teas, lemonades, energy drinks, sugar-free energy drinks, cold brews, nitro cold brews, hot coffee, cold coffee.
Dutch Bros isn't just any other coffee place. There is way more to it.
You can like combine any drink. They have like their classics. I think it's just they have a lot of options, and like right now they don't have like a lot of food options, but I think as it grows more it could like get up to that, but they have like different pastries.
The environment at Dutch Bros is impactful and has made many people want to work here.
I wanted to work at Dutch Bros because I originally heard about it in Arizona, and when I went to Arizona, I went there and I really enjoyed like the environment and the people who were working. And so then when I heard they were making one like right across the street from the school, it's like 2 minutes away from my house, and so I was like, that'll be perfect and it'd be so fun.
Construction is still going on, but coming very soon.
Well, it's supposed to open, I think, end of May, but the date keeps getting pushed back. So as of now, end of May.
To impact Olathe Northwest. This has been Madison Graham.
Today, I'm joined by St. James Rugby head coach Rob Loney and lacrosse players Marin Rapp and Riley Murray. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
So given that rugby and lacrosse are probably lesser known sports, they are on the rise, which is so amazing. You know, we love to see it. So, Coach, my first question's for you.
Yep.
Why do you think that rugby is less accessible compared to football and soccer?
Well, I think one of the reasons is that football and soccer kids start at a very, very early age. And we're really trying to rectify that. We've got youth leagues going on, and we're trying to get more kids involved at a younger age, making it more accessible as they get older.
I love that. I love how you guys are getting youth involved because I think it's really cool that you start them at a young age. So what do you think rugby players like take away from the sport?
Well, we try to teach all of our boys about camaraderie in the sport, and it truly is a global game. Like anywhere you go in the world, you'll meet rugby players. So it's not just like American football, and it's same with soccer, global game, right? So that's why we love our sports, because it's all about the camaraderie and meeting new people.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things about going to games is just how you can be so heated on the field, and then the second you step off, you know, everybody just has a meal together, and it's just so fun. The camaraderie is and brotherhood is really there.
Exactly.
So for you guys, what have you guys taken away from lacrosse? Like, how has it impacted your life?
Well, first off, lacrosse in the Olathe district is with all the Olathe schools. So one thing is just getting to meet so many other girls from all the other schools. I made so many connections. But really, it's just, I mean, it's such a different sport, but with it being a different sport, it kind of feels like a bit more special to me. And like, I just love that I can be a part of that and have it as a district sport.
Yeah, totally.
See, I'd say I like it a lot just because it's not like football where you necessarily need to have like a certain like capability or you have to be like super jacked. I like lacrosse because it's such a skill-based game to where if you just put in the work, then you will be such a good athlete. And it's like different than all the other sports to where it's kind of like people wonder like, hey, what is that? And then it like brings in an attention. They're like, oh, hey, this is kind of like football. And like, it's just a lot of different sports combined.
Yeah, I agree. Lacrosse is definitely one of those sports when you watch it, you're just like so impressed because there's so much going on and you're like, I'm just always so in awe of you guys. So do you guys wish that like it could be more of a school sport, or do you like the district aspect of it?
I think eventually I would love it if it became a school sport. And I think down the line with rugby and lacrosse and even like field hockey growing, I think somewhere in the next decade it might become a school sport, I hope. But right now it is fun having it as a district sport. But until it's Keisha sponsored, we won't see that. But hopefully, I'm thinking in the next few years. What about you? What do you think?
I say I'd definitely like it if it was a school sport, just because like you see the crowds with like football and soccer. It would be nice to just kind of step out on that stage, seeing your friends all watching you, just kind of not really having the weight on your shoulders, but just knowing, hey, I'm playing this sport, I'm proud of it. My friends get to see what I've done outside.
Right. Yeah, I totally agree with that crowd aspect. I mean, it can be good and bad, but yeah. So I just have one last question for all of you guys. What would you say to somebody who is thinking about joining either rugby or lacrosse?
Well, I say just come out and try it, right? It's a very physical sport, so it's not for everybody, but come give it a try. We have all shapes and sizes of guys, athletes, not athletes, just guys that just want to come out and run and play and have a good time.
Yeah, same thing with me. I just say do it. I mean, with COVID, we had such low numbers right after that. Our team was so small, and it was hard to build up, but then we just recruited like all brand new girls. Last year, our team was almost probably like 80% new girls, and all of them loved it. They're all back this year, so it's something you can pick up fast, and you will love it if you do it. So I definitely recommend going out for lacrosse.
Yeah, what about you, Riley?
I would say definitely just don't be afraid to try it, just because the boys' game is so different from the girls' game with all the contact and the aggressiveness like rugby. I'd say just don't be afraid to try it. It is something that I was originally like, oh, this is kind of weird, kind of different. But once you get into it and once you get that passion for it, it is such a fun sport. So I just say don't be afraid and just kind of jump for it.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that advice is amazing. I mean, the best way to just get into a sport is to just do it.
Yeah.
So
come out.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I've loved our conversation, and I hope that all of you guys watching have learned something new about these two sports. And with that said, I want to take it over to our newest installment of Player of the Week.
All right, what's up, Ravens? It's been a while, but I'm back. And here's the deal. Here at ONW, we got some phenomenal athletes, and one of them being Adrienne Locke Garcia. And this week, we're going to give her our Player of the Week. So let's get right into it. As she's performed outstandingly and broken her own school record multiple times in the shot put.
Honestly, it's going great. We've won pretty much every meet except for KU relays. We've gotten first. We've destroyed a lot of teams.
Adrienne Locke Garcia had the school record, but just a few short weeks ago, Val broke Adrienne's record. But Adrienne Locke Garcia took her record back this past Friday with a length of 43 feet and 1 inch.
So yeah, I've never really had comp. It's always just me competing against myself, and Val beat me. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little mad, but that fueled me to work harder. And I was like, I gotta get that back because I feel like I've worked hard to earn that.
Adrienne tells us that these great accomplishments did not come at a cheap price, and she had to work very hard for it.
I've gone and lifted a lot. I didn't lift in prior years, every once in a while, but now I lift every day. I do weights, I eat right. And
as Adrienne and the team hope to repeat this year and go on to win a state title like they did last year, the girls track and field team is excited for the future. Adrienne leaves us with some final advice that she would give to some younger athletes.
I would tell them that you're your biggest competitor. No matter how you compare yourself to others, you're your biggest competitor because you can only go to how far you set your mind to.
Congrats, Adrienne. It's going to be exciting to see how far you go. For ONW Now, there's been Wyatt McDonald.
Welcome back, Ravens. We have heard all about all the senior events happening at this time of the year. So I brought Cam Carlston, a senior committee member, to share a little bit more. So, Cam, what's the role of senior committee?
So senior committee basically just plans some events throughout the year, like homecoming, and then coming up here we've got the senior breakfast and the assembly, and then the senior picnic as well.
So how do you guys plan those events? What is your guys' role?
Every Tuesday morning before school, we meet together and then just get everything sorted. Homecoming was really the big one because we actually had to put all that together and stay after school some days, but other than that, it's pretty laid back.
Is there anything seniors should know about the upcoming events, like specific details or things to look out for?
On May 12th, we've got the senior assembly, and then on the 18th, we have the senior breakfast and senior picnic.
All right, well, thank you for joining me, and now everyone should know a little bit more, and seniors, make sure to look out in your email for things coming up. Now you have a story featuring all things records.
And people genuinely want to shop locally and want to see you succeed.
This past Saturday, many local record stores participated in Record Store Day.
Record Store Day originated in 2008 when the country was going through a recession. And it was a way to drive business to small independent record stores away from the big box stores.
On Record Store Day, it is encouraged to visit several local record stores and support the community.
We're so proud of the fact that during the pandemic, Kansas City didn't lose any record stores. We actually gained a couple of record stores. So, you know, Kansas City has more record stores per capita than almost any other major city. So we want everybody to stay in business. We want you to shop with everybody because you can get a little bit different experience when you go into every shop.
Even though major chains might sell vinyl records, Record Store Day reminds you to shop locally.
It's easy to, you know, go to Target and Walmart, and sometimes they get exclusives. That's okay. But at the end of the day, they want to look somebody in the eye and get that personal experience. And, you know, once you've shopped in our store twice, you're family.
If you are interested in learning more about this event, go to www.recordstoreday.com. This has been Corey Barnes for the Raven Network.
All right, Ravens, let's throw it over to Liz Crane for a scoop on a student's business.
Thanks, Hannah. I'm here with Lucas Conover, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his new business. So, Lucas, tell me a little bit about Top Dog.
So Top Dog was something I started this winter. It started out as just me doing a stain job for a friend, and then ended up being really easy, and I liked it. And I thought, you know, this could amount to something, and I found that there was little to no stainers or just deck restoration or wood restoration in the area. So I did some research on it over the winter and focused on trying to nail all that down so that once the springtime hit, when the season starts, I'm able to hit the ground rolling. And that's kind of what happened. So.
Nice. So I know that you have like a ton of different hobbies with football and wrestling, and you obviously like love to cook with the cooking show that we've seen on Ecom. So why did you decide to do this and get this business started?
So I've always kind of been entrepreneurial. You know, I've sold stuff at school. I started a pressure washing business last summer. Before that, I sold sneakers. And then I've also been involved in other lawn care businesses where I've kind of learned the scheme and how the business operates. So I kind of thought it was just a natural step for me to just take that leap of faith and start that business. So that was my idea.
So what do you think like the most vital piece of information you've learned through going through this whole process has been?
Communication is key. Communication and hard work. So if you connect with a customer and then you don't follow up, they're not gonna think you're interested or professional enough. And especially being 18, you have to be as professional as you can because you need to establish that you know what you're doing. And also the hard work aspect. For a lot of the time, you're not making any money. Over the winter, when I was researching everything about it, what chemical to use, what stains best on wood, how to clean it, the process, everything like that. It takes time, and it's a lot of time that you're not paid. So it all pays off eventually, but that just requires hard work.
Nice. So. Okay, so do you have any advice for any young entrepreneurs like yourself?
Be bold, be yourself, and try to stick to what you know. Find a niche, and just take control of it. So.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Lucas, for coming on the show today. And next up, we have a fun segment on an award-winning entertainment production.
Every year, our Ecom Entertainment program has the opportunity to produce a music video, and this year they won an acclaimed prize, the Pixel.
But we wanted a song that a lot of people liked, and I think Sarah Daydreams was the most catchy, so we kind of went with that.
So the reason we chose that song, they wanted to do something that people could recognize and be like, oh, hey, I know this song.
So we wanted to go at it a lot differently. So we had an idea in mind, a story, and we had a location. And we had an idea of how we were going to put it together. The whole idea was to craft the story together with post-production to editing.
We took our own spin on it by just implementing a different story and going out there with the intention of having a theme, but not having a shot list, which is something that you really never do. You go out there with everything planned out and an exact time, and it's a lot of work. But we were just screw that. We're just gonna kind of wing it, and we did, and won a Pixel for it, so worked out.
This has been Tristan Wilson for the Raven Network.
Man, that was a pretty groovy song there. I kind of like that.
I know.
I love that song.
I love that song.
Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, it looked like a really good. I want to go watch that music video
Like
now.
driving with the windows down in the
Yeah,
summer.
song.
It's a summer vibe.
Stage, yeah.
And I know that music video is gonna be so good because I saw like a film reel that the cinematographer made, and oh my gosh, he's just so talented.
Wow, so talented.
We have so many talented kids at Olathe Northwest.
That's
It's
just
insane.
awesome.
All the
Crazy.
econ programs, all the strands.
Yeah.
We're just one heck of a school.
We are one heck of a
What can we
school.
say? Yeah.
We're one heck of a program, guys.
Yeah,
Look
you
at
know.
us.
You know
Us
us.
doing the thing.
Yeah.
Doing the thing.
But sadly, that's all the time we have for today, Ravens. So everybody stay swaggy. It's been Liz Crane.
Swaggy.
And Hannah Odell.
And Kylie Loney.
And why we Donald. See you later, Ravens.
Bye-bye.